Thank you, Wayne, and thank you to the state of Arkansas and all of you here to make this a reality. It's just fantastic to see all you folks here in the room today. I know on behalf of ICBA, we thank you a lot. As the mission of the Independent Community Bankers of America is to create and promote an environment where community banks flourish. And that means not merely survive, but flourish. And the definition of the verb flourish is to grow or develop in a healthy or vigorous way, especially the result of a particularly favorable environment. Now, the partnership with the Venture Center really puts ICBA's mission into action. This partnership is that particularly favorable environment. And from that environment, community banks and financial technology companies will sharpen our shared vision to create products, to cultivate solutions, and eliminate barriers to delivering the type of superior customer service that community banks are known for. You know, community banks have set the standard for excellent community personal service. And through the collaboration of ICBA, which is the only association to exclusively represent community banks, and the cutting-edge technological entrepreneurs here in the Venture Center, we expect to have a high-tech tool to match the high touch that our customers come to expect from a locally owned and managed community bank. This collaboration, the ICBA ThinkTech Accelerator, will help to level the playing field by marshaling the resources of America's community banks behind America's most creative financial technology startups. Now, the benefits of the accelerator are going to be felt on main streets across America, including the one in Zachary, Louisiana, where the Bank of Zachary has been making loans and taking deposits since 1904. And think about that. Our bank has survived the Great Depression, 2 World Wars, the oil bust, which decimated banking in Louisiana, Texas, and Arkansas a couple years ago. We survived the dot-com bust. Governor, we even survived Huey Long and Edwin Evans. We have been successfully meeting challenges for going on 115 years. Now, our board made the decision several years ago that we're going to remain independent. And that meant successfully meeting the challenge of the digital revolution. We made the pledge to take advantage of technology at every reasonable opportunity. And our president, Mark Marino, is here today as evidence and proof of our commitment. He's going to be involved in the ThinkTech sessions tomorrow and on an ongoing basis. He also likes to hunt ducks, so I think that's But the Bank of Zachary is really representative of thousands of community banks across the country. And those community banks are ready to explore the opportunities of the Venture Center and the ThinkTech Accelerator. We're ready to take advantage of this particularly favorable environment in Little Rock. In short, we're ready to flourish. Thank you. And it is now my distinct honor to introduce to you the Governor of the great state of Arkansas, Chase Hutchins.
Thank you for being here. We love Louisiana, except in sports. We're good neighbors. But we also have something in common. We both love our community bankers. And thank you for your leadership. And most importantly, thank you for the ICBA for investing in this accelerator program. It makes all the difference for these 10 companies to have this foundation. And I had to double check the figures when I saw how much you're investing. So thank you. Give the ICBA a round of applause. Back to the Venture Center, great leadership here. I love coming back here because one of my goals as governor is to make sure that Arkansas can be a micro hub of technology companies. And this Venture Center is so key in what we're trying to do as a state. and that is to foster technology and to foster entrepreneurship, and through these accelerator programs to create disruptive technologies that will make a difference in the financial services industry. And that's what we're doing here. And I'm so excited about this partnership with the community bankers. Arkansas, just like Louisiana, loves our community bankers. And let me tell you, I love them so much, I borrow a lot of money from them. And thank goodness for them, because they understand small business, they understand agriculture, they understand rural communities that we have in states like Arkansas and Louisiana and so many other states that they serve. So community banking is important to our state, and you combine that with the importance of technology, and that brings us to this accelerator program. How many of you are from out of state? I like seeing that. Some of these companies, of course, four different continents, I think. I saw from Israel, multiple different states that are coming here to get the mentorship, the support that they need as they develop new disruptive technologies. And I just want to be able to tell you how much that we're doing to develop talent in Arkansas in terms of our technology education. 4 years ago, when I became governor, yes, I got reelected, by the way. 4 years ago, we started out with fewer than 1,000 students in Arkansas that was taking any type of computer science course. We mandated that computer science, coding specifically, be offered in every high school in Arkansas, and we were the first state to mandate that program, coding to be taught in our schools. As a result, we went from fewer than 1,000 students up to 2,000 and 4,000, and last year we had 6,000 students taking computer coding just in high school, and we integrated it into the lower grades. And I thought, well, we've topped off here. We're not going to be able to beat that. I was worried about the numbers this year. Well, the numbers came in, and we went from 6,000 to 8,000 students just in 1 year taking computer science education. That's a 30% increase. And that's going to feed technology companies with the talent that's needed to sustain them. So they don't have to locate in Silicon Valley. They can locate in the rural parts of our state and our nation, and we can support them with the talent that we're creating through our technology education. And so all of that's important to us. I'm delighted with the partnership with the Venture Center, with ICBA, and what that means for banking and for the future of our country, and what it can mean for Arkansas in terms of adding technology to the great diversity of our economy that gives us great strength. Thank you for what you're doing. I look forward to success from these 10 different companies.
We are certainly glad you're in for 4 more years. And we appreciate your steadfast dedication to innovation and entrepreneurship and helping make Arkansas a great government. Thank you very much. Next, I'd like to take the opportunity to introduce our new mayor. Mayor Frank Scott, come on up here, Frank. Frank is, before he had this job, he's been a community banker, so he understands this in a visceral way. So I'll let you speak to that better than I can, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. You're right. I've been a banker longer than I've been a mayor. And this is my banker. But first and foremost, as the new and 73rd mayor of the city of Little Rock, I want to welcome you to our city. And as I welcome you to our city, we are creating a new and a better Little Rock. A new and better Little Rock that's focused on economic development. To be the chief growth officer, one has to make certain that we're always on the cutting edge. And so I want to thank the Venture Center and Wayne Miller and others that have played a vital role in recruiting the ICBA coming to Little Rock for you all to be here today. So first, let's give them a round of applause. As far as the 10 companies, we need you in Little Rock. Little Rock, we do, really, really bad. We need you in Little Rock because we want to continue to increase job growth. And the best way to increase job growth is to create our own farm teams. And so now we consider you citizens of Little Rock right now. And we want to make certain that you continue to contribute to our society, contribute to our job growth, and stay here. That is the ultimate goal, is we want you to stay here and grow here. And we want to help you reach a speed to market and speed to scale. And as a former banker, I understand that we definitely need technology as we move forward, because community banks are up against a lot of different things. But the great thing about Arkansas is we've been on the cutting edge as it relates to the financial services industry, and actually been so conservative in the beginning that we've been able to buy up banks all across this nation. And we would not be able to do that without those conservative and fiscal processes if we did not have technology and innovation. And so I want to thank the ICBA and Preston for being here. Not only being a former banker, I'm also a former member of the American Bankers Association Government Relations Committee. And technology also goes into effect to be very helpful for compliance issues, which affect our expense centers and things of that nature. So this is a really big deal with the amount of financial capital and the financial services that we have in this city, this region, and this state. And so this is great, and we want to say thank you to all that are involved. And again, we welcome you to the city. It's great to see our former mayor, Mayor Mark Stoller, here today. He's also played a vital role in the Venture Center and Little Rock Tech Park. And so we all say thank you.
Thank you so much, Mayor Scott. We so look forward to working with you to help promote further innovation and collaboration here in the city. Next, I'd like to welcome Jay Cheshire, who is the CEO and President of the Little Rock Regional Chamber of Commerce. Jay also finds time to serve on the board of the Venture Center and also the Tech Park. And he can chase a few ducks and things like that as well in his spare time. Jay has been not only given me guidance and been a great mentor to me since I've arrived at Little Rock, but sincerely and honestly works tirelessly to make sure that we deliver programs that are relevant to this community that help make economic development happen. Jay, thank you.
Thank you, Wayne. Obviously, Mayor Scott is a phenomenal salesperson, and he's already told you everything that you need to hear, which is Little Rock is a great place to be. But I also want to say thank you to a couple of people, because we want you to know that it's a community that created this place that you've had an opportunity to come to and be a part of, not only to grow in, but to grow from within and grow out. And so Johnny Burgess is the chair of our Tech Park Board. Kevin Crass is the chair of our Chamber of Commerce. Everybody in this room that's from Little Rock played a role in creating what we're now standing in and giving you the opportunity to come and learn and create and grow, but most of all, to give folks like Preston and the ICBA an opportunity to come to a place that they've seen growth come from, they've seen technology innovation and disruption come from, and allow community banks all across the country to not only participate in, but to utilize to grow their facilities, their institutions, and their communities. So on behalf of the Chamber of Commerce, for the 10 companies that are here, you're going to get to see and know our team, because we're here to serve you. We're here to help you, not only while you're here for the next 12 weeks, but also to let you know that, as Mayor Scott said, and I don't have that really good voice for the Godfather, but you're now in the family. And we want you to not only enjoy being a part of that family, but help us grow as a family. Congratulations, and we look forward to working with you.
I did neglect to introduce one person who's just joined our team, and I want to just recognize Mimi San Pedro, who's just joined the team here at the Venture Center. Mimi, welcome on board. So now the important stuff, right? Anyway, Brian Bauer is the program manager for the Venture Center FinTech programs for both this program as well as the FIS program. Brian's going to share with us now not only the agenda really for the next 12 weeks, but also introduce and unveil the companies here that are going to be part of the Accelerate. Brian, come on.
So I'm really excited to get this accelerator started, and that's not just because the last 60 days have been a flurry of activity. For those of you who haven't followed closely, we just announced this program back in November, and in just a few weeks, we gathered 190 applicants from all over the country, and actually from over 20 countries around the world applied to this program. And I think that really speaks to the value of this collaboration between the Venture Center, the ICBA, and of course in partnership with the state of Arkansas. the value that we bring to these early stage companies and startups. And in order to get to our selected 10 that we'll introduce in just a second, we conducted over 100 interviews with these companies. We interviewed 100 different companies in about 60 days, filtered them down with the help of the ICBA and a selection committee that is made up of community bankers. And the involvement of this selection committee is quite important because these solutions, it really helped us dial in and keep these solutions relevant to community banks. And because we involved them in this process, we embraced what we call it here at the Venture Center as demand-driven innovation, right? We kept them relevant, we kept it in sync with the demand that these community banks need. So the companies we selected had solutions that improve customer experiences, help community banks acquire new customers, improve access to capital, and even bank underserved communities. And now that we have them in Little Rock, the real fun is going to begin. Over the next 12 weeks, we'll have over 30 banks come here to the Venture Center, come to Little Rock, roll up their sleeves, and get hands-on with these companies to really provide them with the market insights they need in order to pivot, optimize, and move forward into the market. And this market feedback and customer interaction, customer discovery is incredibly important to their futures. You know, solutions that match market demand are not just created magically. They're created through this customer interaction and this market feedback. And in financial services, that's a process that can take months or even years. And so our hands-on approach here at the Venture Center by involving community banks and leaders like the ICBA and other subject matter experts and influencers and core processors, we're able to take that feedback loop and shorten it dramatically and advance industry innovation at a rapid pace. And we consider that true acceleration. So, the program culminates with a ICBA live convention pitch for these companies in front of thousands of community bankers, and then a demo day here in Little Rock on March 27th, which I invite you all to attend. You know, keep an eye out for our emails because we'll be promoting that heavily over the next few weeks. So without further ado, I do want to introduce the companies and really have them introduce themselves one at a time from the 2019 ThinkTech Accelerator. So, who's first? Come on. Come on.
Hello, everyone. This is Eric. I'm the co-founder and CTO of Better from New York. I'm glad to be here today. You know, for up to today, a lot of you probably know that community banks actually still have no means to provide a digital experience to a lot of their prospects and customers. They still heavily rely on the prints to promote their product, as well as they don't have any digital floor for customers to kind of find a location and then open an account. So that kind of poses the challenge that here, three challenges here. In this very competitive industry, consider a lot of bigger national banks are moving to this, taking the pie from out of the community banks. So the first is the cost of the client acquisition. So it's getting higher and higher. And the second will be it's impossible without a digital platform. It's impossible to do the real-time targeting to increase the conversion for the community banks. And the third one will be the prospects are so limited because of the coverage area of the branch, right? So that's kind of the three main reasons that we decided to build Better. So Better has the technology help the community banks to reach out to 200 million people, who shows interest on financial product through our online survey database, as well as the referral network. So also Better has the technology kind of help the community banks to convert them to, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I can't remember. Better community banks with technology to grow.
This is why we work on their elevator pitches. It's only day 3, folks. All right, let's manage expectations.
Hi everybody, it's great to be here. So first, thank you to the venture team and to the ICBA to believe in all of us, all the 10 startups. So I'm Marco Di Lapiro, CEO and co-founder of Agora Services. We're based in New York. I'm sorry I have a French accent. I'm already a decade in New York, but still with a French accent. So we're coming from a successful digital bank in Europe, and we have built in-house a real-time technology bank platform. And our goal is to bring this unique platform, this amazing platform, to community bank. Why? Because they need to rent out their digital offering. So they have two ways to do it with us. They pick up, they select what functionality they want from our platform, which is a complete bank platform, and we plug it on top of their core banking platform. Zero risk. Second option, we can even build up a complete bank offering solution for them. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Ernest Saf. I'm from Israel. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Quisco, Create Risk Community. The first one on your page. It's us. Yes. We provide artificial intelligence technology to community banks to connect with small and medium businesses, to allow them to get access to financial vehicles that they were not able to get access before. We're doing it quick, swift, and cost-effective, and I'll be happy to share more about it privately. Thank you very much.
Hi everyone, my name is Ola, like hi in Spanish. I'm CEO of Gerald, and we are based in New York. Gerald enables banks offer commercial and personal lines of insurance to their customers. We have a very cool widget that can be whitelisted and embedded onto any website. I just wanted to say one more thing. If you can't tell already, I'm African, originally Nigerian. And when I was a kid, my dream was to go to Georgetown and Yale, primarily because Bill Clinton went to Georgetown and Yale. So I'm happy to be, and I obviously traveled here to America and ended up going to Georgetown and Yale. And I only applied to those two schools because of Bill Clinton. So I'm really thankful and honored to be here in Arkansas. I was listening to the governor and I said, listen, I want to be careful when I come for your job.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for coming. My name is Robert Johnston. I'm from Washington, D.C., and I'm the Chief Executive of Adlumin Inc. So at Adlumin, we are using cloud technology and artificial intelligence to drastically reduce the cost for cybersecurity and compliance solutions for the financial sector and community banks. Specifically so much that even community banks with 300 million in assets under management and above can finally get the security they need at a price they can afford. So our team primarily comes out of the National Security Agency and the private sector. Most notably, I'm the guy who ran the investigation of the foreign intelligence, Russian Foreign Intelligence Service hack, the Democratic National Committee. So you're welcome, Governor. And Mayor Scott, it's great to, I feel like I met you at the airport already, but it's nice to find you.
Hi, my name is Sajid Khorod. I'm the founder and CEO of CapitalWise. We are a fintech platform for banks and financial institutions to personalize their engagement with their consumers. We help community banks to connect to their consumers to improve their financial wellness by offering the right products and setting the right financial goals, and also helping them to achieve those goals. We are a company from New York, and I'm happy to be here and excited to be part of the program. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Fanta Gilliam. I am the CEO and co-founder of InvestSusu. We're a fintech company based in Washington, D.C. Right now, Americans are saving less, 34% less than they used to, and 40% of us struggle with below average credit. InvestSusu offers a smart customer acquisition tool that helps community banks attract low-cost deposits, and cultivate credit-ready borrowers. I look forward to meeting all of you here today, and it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Tracy Fox with BlockDot, co-founder from Monument, Colorado. Thank you for your hospitality, Governor, Mayor, ICBA. So BlockDot is transporting data and documents with end-to-end encryption. The novel part, we're doing it without PINs, passwords, logins, accounts, or software to download. Furthermore, upon delivery, the encrypted container and all the data within it evaporate. Some like to call us the Snapchat of data. We're not sure if we like that one yet. But what we're doing, we're helping banks be more efficient, more effective, more secure, and we're putting less friction between the bank and their customers. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Joe Earhart. I'm with Tesla by 3E. I'm very excited to be here. I was born and raised in Northwest Arkansas, so it's great to be here in Little Rock. I know the area well. We at Tesla create highly efficient banks. We do it through scalable processes, portfolio management, and through empowering bankers and communities to get their job done so they can serve their customer quicker and faster and more effectively. I'm glad to be here in my home state and representing the state of Arkansas on this accelerator. Thank you.
Thank you. One more round of applause for all. So if you've ever been to one of our kickoffs before, you know that we ring the ceremonial venture center gong to officially start the accelerator. And so I would like to invite the governor up to do the honors.
All right, well, let's begin the accelerator with a great deal of excitement for the 10 companies that have been presented. Thank you.
Drinks, we have some food, and please say hi to the companies and welcome them to Little Rock.
Hey, let's get the companies up here. If you would guys come up here with the dignitaries and listen.
Yeah.